Right. Yes, I believe we're live. And we're live. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Today, as you can tell from the title, I want to talk a little about YouTube demonetization and the Google Memo. I actually don't know much about the memo, but I'm going to invite someone on who can help me in a bit. First of all, I wanted to talk about the demonetization because, well, it's rather interesting, really, for me, because it's affected, and I think I can screen share this. Let's see, yes. Do I have to present to everyone? Yes, I do. Right. So this is, oh, wrong tab. There we go, yeah. So ignore Descent of the Spudosphere because that's new. Apparently, praising Corbyn to an extent didn't get hurt. But I've had to go through every single one for the last 4 weeks because the current reviews only allow me to account for the last 28 days, meaning I check these ones. As you can see, it goes all the way back, and hell, if I go all the way back to the end, the very first videos, I don't believe for these ones because they're too old, but my very first video is affected. I think I have 185 videos. I think it was only about 10 videos that went untouched, and most of them are either new or stream based, which is all rather interesting, really, isn't it? So yeah, I thought I'd moan about that for a minute, because it's a bit of a shock to the system, isn't it? And oh, hi Raph. And for someone like me who this is a part-time job, it does annoy, and it not so much deflates. It is a bit of an how do you phrase it? Oh no, my fifis, they just hurt. Fuck it. In truth, I'm not too surprised, because YouTube being a private business, or is it private? Is it? I keep forgetting. They make up their own rules all the time. And we all knew to an extent that something like this could happen anyway, because, and why am I wearing earphones? I don't need earphones. I'm taking earphones out. If you hear echo, please let me know in the chat. To me, it seemed like a inevitability when ad revenue went down with the whole, what was it, adpocalypse, I guess? Adpocalypse, is that a name for it? Yeah. Everyone got hit in their own way, and it seemed inevitable that that it would eventually lead to an introduction for almost policing content to appease the advertisers who are so delicate about having their content associated with, quotes, controversial subjects. Oh, Cog, yes, perfect. Cog, if you're free, I'd love to drop you the link to this because I'd love to chat. Because it seemed a bit. I'd love to know if you've been hit as well, actually. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. What was I saying? I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, this is why I don't do solo, because I don't have the skill set. What was I going to say? Then again, there is a bright side, I guess. I mean, a lot of people who I noticed, certainly with the bigger channels, they started to stream more, which is actually good because that's more entertaining, more unpredictable. I guess for someone like myself who relies heavily on editing, it's not a good thing. It's terrible. I can't script a stream. Well, you can. Wow. I really don't do solo. Thank fuck you're here.
Don't worry about it, man.
How are you, mate?
Not too bad. I just saw you think about demonetization. What's that about?
Oh, okay. So virtually every single one of my videos has been deemed potentially ineligible.
Is that the orange, the new orange dollar sign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've seen it on a few people's now. So you've had that happen to you.
All but 10 videos. And I've got nearly 200 videos.
Yep. Is it? What's it called? It's called "Not All Advertisers Are Happy." Is that
Yeah. Yeah.
I've checked mine. Nothing so far, but I can feel it's on the horizon. So.
I got 2 emails for the last 2 days and only mentioned 6 videos. But then I go to Video Manager and I'm like, holy shit! The only videos untouched are the ones scheduled to be uploaded.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
It is. I think you can only the thing with it. Only videos over 1,000 views can be checked for over the last 28 days. Nothing before that. Which I guess I understand because no one's gonna. I mean, some do. Some do get viral videos from older content. Irate Bear did. He got one from a year-old video, and it gave his channel a huge boost. But you're not really going to see much return in those videos, are you?
Not really. No, not at all.
But it is a bit of a shock, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I've not had anything yet. I know Prince of Queens has had some, and Nightmare Fuel podcast. Yeah, they're the only people that have so far.
Well, Reese is a controversial person, of course. Yeah, I think maybe it's the skeptic clones. Maybe it's only the skeptic clones that get hit.
I don't know. Like maybe it's because I'm not wearing a suit. I don't know.
Honestly, upgrade. You got to get on board with the rest of us.
I'm gonna just check again because like I did a stream today, but mine was just mine are just not advertiser friendly, but mine's that was just a stream I did the other day that's not advertiser friendly. No, just a stream. I did a stream responding to 4 videos. And that was it, but it's not advertiser friendly. I don't get it. So,
how did I not see this stream earlier? I've been here all day because of work. I have to record during the day, so maybe it was when I was recording and not paying attention.
Honestly, it was about a 25-minute stream, something like. Oh, no, actually, it might have been. Oh no, I think it might have been longer than that. I don't know now. It might have been an hour. I've ranted for a while. That's all I know. But a lot of people said that I've got a lot of comments in the comment section with people saying they weren't notified until after the stream. So
yeah, I noticed
that as well. So.
Boom.
Jordan B. Peterson obviously did his stream where he had the guy on from who got fired from Google for his memo, and he had that. Yeah. But that came up for me the moment the stream ended.
Yes. I noticed Repsion, he had over 400 videos that was demonetized. That is such. I know it's an automated system, but damn, I can't tell if YouTube are trying to hurt themselves or not.
It's one of the, for me, it's the only thing that I can think right now is like, I don't think like, I know a lot of people are moving to VidMe. I know I've already got a load of stuff on VidMe. I just need to upload more videos. I don't know. I was thinking about making a merch store because I've not done it yet, and people have told me to because like streams and merch are the only way that you're really going to get any revenue. Super chat.
You should do a t-shirt run. And yeah, super chat. If I streamed enough, I guess I would chill it more. But I don't. I'm not. I watch like you stream, Irate Bear stream. There's something more. I don't know. It's certainly what seems more almost professional. Almost. I just don't carry a stream very well. But the merch. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't done a shirt yet. I've done a new one for this updated avatar. With Cthulhu written on it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I did one ages ago, which was Kangs or Wankers or something, but it was very basic, and I think it sold one of them or something like that. And it was like a timed thing, but apparently Teespring have actually made it so you can constantly have a shop open or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's what I use at the moment, but I only use the one design now because it's the one I'm going to stick with. And I quite like it.
Well, I've had people saying that like, they collect YouTubers stuff and they want mugs and T-shirts and stuff off me. So, okay. I'm just going to
definitely do that. Wow. I know somebody that's intentionally, every time I've done a new T-shirt, they've just bought the sticker, which is really cool. I do want to get one because I got a, I went and bought a Skeptic clone sticker. I thought, yeah, stick that on my guitar. But my guitar has loads of stickers and I'm like, oh, I'll save it for a nice guitar, like a new one eventually.
Like it really does baffle me though. Like as if you're still. But what have you got in your tags? That's what I'm going to ask because I don't actually use tags anymore.
Yeah, I might stop using tags.
Everyone I know who's used tags have been hit with this because I bet you all have like or something in there. And the thing is that you fuck yourself. Andy Warski had a stream ages ago, and I think I was either on it or he was on a stream with me or something. And he mentioned that he stopped using tags just as an experiment to see if it was a difference in views. he doesn't have a difference in his views, so he just stopped using it.
Khan's the best example. He doesn't tag at all. He mentioned it early on. He does not use tags, and he gets away with it. I might just stop altogether because I sit there and think for ages about tags, and clearly, I think what it is, tags are another way the system identifies your content, doesn't it?
Yes.
So potentially removing that means
like if you have Islam in there, or like I think when
fuck that, that's stupid.
Well, I was responding to the whole rape culture thing, and I put rape culture, obviously, like, because I did. This was like last year when I was new to YouTube. I didn't have a fucking clue, and it was like, oh, this has been banned because it says rape, and it's like the videos on rape. That's what it's about. Fucking hell, like, but yeah, you can't have those. So I just stopped using tags. All I have now is cognitive thought. They're my only tags. So
yeah. See, I might just do that with just Omegon.
You know what? You're making me want to look at because I've only looked at like my recent videos, and I've not had obviously they don't have tags, but I'm gonna actually look back to last year and see how many of them may have gone orange.
It would be a good idea to check just to be safe.
Yeah, just to check if any of my older videos are orange because they used to have tags. No, it doesn't seem like that. Yeah, I've even got my Islam. Actually, no, that's Islamophobia. I probably got away with that. Yeah, there's nothing on here that's. Yeah, I've not been hit yet. I think I'm getting away with it so far. Yeah,
lucky fuck. It could be also. It might be. I don't know. It might be. Maybe it's a transcript thing. Maybe it picks up on the odd profanity, and it's like, you know what, demonetized.
Do you like? I swear a lot in my fucking videos all the time. I'm like, half of my thoughts are just fucking hell. Like,
I kind of decided I'm going to remove that from any. Maybe try and avoid it if I can in some way. Like I tried to with in my head. I was like, last Sunday I was working on the Logan video, and I sat there and I was being all super careful, and then I realized Kevin Logan swore over 60 times in his video on me. What was the bloody point of me doing it to avoid swearing?
This is the thing, and I hear this with a lot of people. I know, like when I think Dave Cullen, when he mirrored my video on his channel as a guest video, he put it on there, but he actually cut bits out of it, and he was like, "I've cut bits out of it because obviously, like, a lot of people are very aware about this, and they're really trying to adhere to this thing." I'm one of those people that's kind of just, you know, balls to the wind. Let's just see what happens. Yeah. I don't really give a shit. It's like I'd rather see what happens. It's like. And so far I seem to be getting away with it, but it's just every now and again I get random, this is not advertiser friendly stuff, and I'm just like, how is that not advertiser friendly?
That's how I used to get it as well. It used to be just the odd thing. This just sprung up yesterday, I guess. Yesterday I got the first email, but today I actually checked it. By the way, someone mentioned in the chat, where was it? Scroll up. Oh, down, fuck it. They mentioned, are you ready for the Patreon apocalypse? I assume this has got something to do with people who have lost their accounts for the wrong reasons or something.
Well, I think a few people have lost accounts on there. I know, well, obviously there was Lauren Southern who had hers taken off because of that video that she did where she was trying to stop the immigrants illegally being pulled across, and she was trying to stop the boats, and they're going on about how this endangered their lives or whatever. So allow that content on there. I think there's been a few other people that have been hit, but the Patreon apocalypse, apparently there's Patreon. There's also PayPal. This is what I don't get, is like, if you want to make a great donation to any of the people that you watch that you really like, and you want to make sure that there's no real middleman, PayPal it. Seriously, they'll be fucked. If you Patreon will always take a cut. YouTube, if it's super chat, will always take a cut. Obviously your monetization on YouTube is completely there's a huge cut taken by that, obviously.
I get virtually nothing off YouTube now anyway. Even with the views, I made like one video that got nearly 10,000 views. I think I got 85 cents.
Yeah,
it's horrific.
I know this month, like my monetization from last month to this month out massively just bombed. But it's gone down by about a good $200 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
I would say a lot of it, you've got to admit, a fair amount comes from, for you, especially those super chat.
That's the thing, like this, it's one of those things, because I was talking to Undoomed about this, and it's like, there's part of me that really wants to, like, yeah, like, I want to make a video every day. I want to wake up every morning and make a video. And because I've got that support from Patreon and that support, like, it's one of those things that you can do it and you're like, hey, I can actually make a living off this. And that'd be great. Because you do spend about a good 6 to 8 hours doing a video. I know I do anyway. Because
I do, yeah.
is a piece of shit. Not only that,
Yeah,
but
the new style and editing that goes into the editing. I'm so glad I said editing, not animating. But all the new expression things and other screens and angles I've got to work with.
Yeah,
it does take about 8 hours to make one video.
That's what mine's like. Like I've streamlined mine down, but it will still take up to 8 hours, mainly because my computer's not the fastest thing.
Well, this is a new thing for me, so I might be able to get it down eventually.
You'll streamline it, but it's like the thing is, like my computer's like it's so crap that it's like I have to restart Premiere probably 5 times per video. So it's just one of those things that crashes, and sometimes it crashes my entire computer, and I've just got to start it again. So
my internet keeps the wireless keeps dying. The keys intermittently fail. It's a 3-year-old laptop and it's dying, but it might improve. You know, I'm just going to be just persevering. You just keep trying. I do want to be able to do, like you mentioned, one a day. Obviously, if there's no, I would say reward. It kind of isn't. I quite enjoy the making aspect, but it would be nice to keep the ads. But I need to relocate all my stuff upstairs first. The dogs are the biggest nuisance. The audio, every time I record, one of them moves and they'll walk across the floor and you'll just hear it in the background. Or you'll hear me do this by accident.
Oh.
And I keep forgetting.
Oh god, I've sometimes done that while recording. Like the thing is like I enjoy the entire process of making a video. I get such a buzz, and then when it's out there, you get this great feeling of just like, yes, it's out there. People can now like enjoy it if they like if they do. But there's the reward aspect, and it's the fact that you can do a live stream, and if one person donates $10 or $20, that live stream is now within that 1 hour or 2 hour live stream, you've now instantly made more money than getting 10,000 views on a video, or you know.
Well, if you spoke about this before, in fact, because it's certainly it's immensely helpful.
Yeah, it is. It really.
And yeah, I did.
Sorry, I was going to say, I think people recognize they're helping and stuff like that, but I don't think people realize how massively important this is becoming within, well, being a YouTuber if you want to do this as a career. So considering the monetization is pennies now.
Yeah, it really is. I have to admit, so you mentioned videos you're proud of when you finish. A couple of weeks ago, I sat on the Logan video, of course. I don't support that. Shame it happened though, because you know I think most people don't give a fuck about the fact that I did a response to him.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did one on the. I've been doing ones on the BBC Three channel because they got a YouTube channel. They've got so many videos, and a few months ago when I found that channel, I called it my. I noticed there was a drop in anti-SJW content, and right there was the BBC Three YouTube channel. They'd shut their main channel down, of course. The BBC Three channel's not there anymore, is it?
When did that
I don't watch TV. Apparently,
oh, do you mean on the TV? Oh, I don't know. I've been watching them on YouTube.
I think so. But I found all these videos and I started going through the ones called, excuse me, Things Not to Say To, and then they had a group.
Yeah, no, it's either.
And then, they just released the burqa one, and not long ago they released the non-binary one. I did the non-binary one, got several thousand views, very happy. I got the burqa one. And I went to start on it with this new stuff, which I finished, and it's scheduled to be released at midnight tonight. Because I stick to a Monday and Wednesday upload at the moment until I'm able to do it more often because of relocating upstairs and stuff. But then I saw that I got to it first. The motherfucker deflated, but I'm still proud I did the video.
That's the thing. I know a lot of people have done like. I think the only video that I've ever put up there I know there was one video that I think I put out which someone had done but they'd only got like a couple of hundred views on it, but I noticed it after I'd done the video. I think the only other video that I've put up was at the same time as everyone else, and it was that crazy woman in the fucking shop. You know those two people that were kissing, and then she was like, "Oh, you're having sex in front of her." She was mental. But I think I was actually putting that online and finishing the editing, and I think Dr. Random McCann did like a song on it taking the piss, and some black guy did a video on it as well where he went through it very quickly too. So yeah. It's quite good.
It is. By the way, I noticed they mentioned Satrotician had a video demonetized. Yeah, that I'm actually not surprised because he's got a very abrupt style that might get picked on a bit more.
Do you want to share your screen to show? Because the thing is, I've only seen the orange thing on other people's stuff.
Oh yes, I'll reshare it. Give me a moment. pull up my video manager so you can see it.
There must be like a blue, is there a blue link on there to tell you I want to see the vague terms of this. I want to actually see their vague terms because you know they're going to be vague as fuck.
Give me a second. I will screen share and I'll go to one of the videos. I'll go to one of the videos that
not all advertisers want to advertise on your videos.
Hello.
Hi, Dan.
Hey, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have you got
all advertisers?
As you
go down to. Here we go.
Fucking hell. It's like a pox.
We go down to here. We have to request manual review. Right now, we are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 28 days. We'll review a video, and when it reaches threshold, we'll give you a final decision, usually within a week. I'll do this anyway. It won't matter. It's over a month old, but they'll get to it, hopefully. And that's done now.
Oh God! Right, go to one that you've not put through yet, because I really want to read the entire thing. I want to read what it actually says, because I want to see the vagueness, because they have a few links on there that give you like, because if you click it, it'll tell you like the reason why it's not advertiser friendly for all ads.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say why. It doesn't say why.
There's no link. Wow.
I had one demonetized today.
In the same way,
I can tell me though.
Oh yeah, no, I got mine was not advertiser friendly at all, and it didn't tell me. What was yours? Is it an orange one by any chance?
It went yellowy orange. Then because there's a new symbol now, isn't there?
Yeah,
yeah. I had to, obviously submit it for review, but it probably won't be fucking advertiser friendly.
I wonder if we can turn the orange $ into a hate symbol like Pepe.
Oh God. You'll see that on was it ADL website or something?
God, yeah. They're the ones doing this, aren't they? Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ.
God,
here's Google's new monetization policy, Omegon. They are pissing on content creators and telling us it is raining. Yes, indeed.
God, it's
yes, Raph, the stream now has lots of downs.
By the way, just before we talk about monetization again, Christina is finishing up the I Has Downs mug to put on my avatar.
Yes.
I thought you might approve.
Yes.
So neither of you two, and especially you, Bear, you make a lot more content than I do. Neither of you have been affected that much.
Well, here's the thing, right? I know that even though it has lots of green monetized little circles on my videos, you go to them and you probably won't get an ad.
Yeah, I have a similar thing as well. This is why I guess it is both like I guess having the orange thing there is, I guess you could consider it a good thing, because you now know it needs if it does get approved, then I guess
it won't. The thing is that you'll know in about 8 hours or something. Like, they can't wait to they're like, yeah, we're just going to make you take this step, but we're not going to. There's a reason why they flagged it already. That's the problem. They've already flagged it. You're sending it off for manual review, and all they have to do is go, yeah, well, you're talking about feminism, blocked. Oh, you're talking about black people, blocked. Oh, you're talking about Muslim, blocked. Like, yeah, all it takes.
Are you talking about anything blocked?
You talking?
Yeah.
Blocked.
Wait, social commentary? Fuck off! There was one remark about monetization they make that it's still eligible for YouTube Red, so everyone get ready for that. Either that or just give me all your shekels. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, yeah, and there's another thing. Wizard of Cause in the chat. Has anyone experienced random subs drops? Yes, I fucking have. My subs have been.
I had that last week.
3 days.
I had that last week. I lost about 70 last week, I think.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at my social blade, and I've somehow lost 1,829 views today.
What? Wait. Oh no, wait. That'll be the video that got demonetized. They've taken that off you then. That's what it means. When that's been demonetized today, it'll be that the one that's not got no ads on it anymore. They'll take that. That's the minus. They've actually putting that across now. Happens if you delete a video as well.
Yeah, unlisting videos, oddly enough, does that as well.
Yeah, but he has 6,636 views.
Right. Well, everyone's got hits in their own way, then, haven't they?
It's like, I swear down, like, because I've seen Dave, like, every time he uploads a video, he's experienced like a sub drop. So I decided to look at what my subs were, and I was like, oh, nice, 12,408. put the video up, 8 dropped immediately. You know, it's like no down likes, no nasty comments, just 8 subs have completely gone from my chat. Like, and then after that, it's been going down and up and down and up. But it's basically been
I don't lose subs when I upload. I always lose subs when I stream on this channel. Every time I lose about a dozen subs. Clearly a warning. Because I'm a shit streamer.
It really is. It's like you'll have an average of like 14 subs, 15 subs a day. And then one day you get like minus. But in your head, you're like, well, that's technically 17 if my average is about 10, 15. So, and there's also, but there's -2, and then there's like -1. But it's like, it's one of those things, like I say, you wake up and you're like, oh, there's my subs, right? I'll upload that video. Ah, my subs have just gone down and no one's angry with the video.
That's Didn't they, this orange monetization thing, is this all linked to that AI thing they mentioned?
Yeah, it is. That's what you're dealing with right now. You're dealing with the you're dealing with AI. That's the problem. Like, yeah, we're gonna manually look at all the millions of fucking videos that have just been flagged. They're either gonna make you wait 30 days. How long did it say? Sorry, you'll have to wait.
Up to they said it usually gets. Oh, hang on, fuck it, I have to look again.
Yeah.
I'll check. Give me a second. I wasn't paying enough attention. My apologies.
But that's the same as when you get fucking copyright struck.
Let's have a look.
If we all start making pro-Israel content, will the ADL let us have monetization?
As long as it's not pro-terrorist.
As long as it's not pro-terrorist.
Yep.
Within a week, by the way.
That's crazy.
They're going to get a lot of people sending videos to them, though. You know.
Yeah, that's like you've got a week and like 1 billion. You know full well that they're just going to be like, yeah, ban. It's just, it's not even him. Like, do you know that Simpsons where Homer Simpson just leaves a little bird like pressing the Y? That's all that's happening right now. There's a little bird that's just sat there pressing the button. Some fat cunt's gone to go food.
What someone's done is they've gone up to the bird and they've just written on it in Sharpie, AI.
Yeah, AI. Yeah, it's just like sat there tapping like Y on a keyboard. Every time it taps Y, it pops up going, "Is this video allowed to have monetization?" Yes or no.
You know what it is? It's a pigeon on a treadmill because the moment it takes a step forward, it's bobbing its head forward. Oh dear, that's embarrassing. It's a waste of. Surely, if they got they've got someone actually watching these videos over, that's a lot of people watching a lot of videos. That's a lot of manpower being wasted.
Wait, how many videos have you got that have been? Because if you've had, let's say, 100 videos and they're about 10 minutes each or something like that, like if you've had like a good couple of hundred, and that's just your channel, and there have been other channels, and all of these have to, they must have a team of just like people sat in a room, just like, right, I've got Omegon's videos, let's go through this. You have a fan by the end of the week, maybe.
I have over 150 videos that are flagged. It's the only ones that haven't been touched are streams and the odd video here and there. It's very weird.
So 150 at about 10. They're going to get a week to get back to you. 150. 10 minutes. Fucking hell.
Oh, some of these are really long. Some, not many. I mean, one of them is an hour long, and they flagged that. Good luck watching all of it.
I know this is just crazy. Like but that's just your channel, and obviously you've had Nightmare, you've had Prince of Queens as well, and yeah,
Repsio as well.
They've got to have a good few people watching this. Like seriously, to get it back to you in a week. Yeah, you're definitely getting auto fucking. You're getting auto demonetized. They don't even give a shit. The thing is that in fact, you've got to do another stream if within like 3 days they get back to you and go, yeah, we've seen all those videos. Blocked. Get back to you tomorrow. Fuck that. Like if you know by tomorrow, fuck them.
Yeah, I want to know what if I get a thing tomorrow and it all says nah, rejected all. I might just stream again and be like, everyone, give me your money. No.
It's like, I don't know. I just don't know why they're doing it though. That's the thing, and they won't tell you. They will never tell you as well.
See, I want to know what is these. They're busy promoting dipshits like Jake Paul. What on earth? What type of content is acceptable to them? I want to know what the criteria is that this AI is working under.
Go to Ryan Toy Reviews, and there you have your answer.
Sorry.
Go to Ryan Toy Reviews and you'll have your answer. Or Jake
Ryan Toy.
Ryan, as in the name Ryan.
Ryan.
Sorry, I misheard. I thought it was like rye. The bread thing.
Or Jake Paul.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I only way I know that name is because I keep seeing it in trends.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Or, Jake Paul content or Ryan toy review or music.
Oh, so it's a giant Jenga challenge. Got you. All right.
Music. I suppose have gaming channels been hit much? I guess. I wonder. Maybe
gaming channels have been hit. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Gaming channels pull in huge.
I saw a channel
numbers.
today get absolutely hammered, absolutely fucking hammered. A big gaming channel as well got hammered today.
Which one was it? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh fucking hell! I'll have to find it. I did retweet it. Bear with me.
That's okay.
God, it is. It's going to be the fucking orange fucking dollar symbol of doom. Like it's just. Oh god.
It's a hate symbol.
Here we go. I already found it. It's good news. The channel is called. Fuck me! I have to go to his channel now to actually find out what it's fucking called.
I actually subscribe to some gaming channels because I get bored sometimes.
The channel is called We Are Change.
Never heard of them.
This is not a gaming channel. I did see a gaming channel get a hit today. This is all political stuff.
That's hate symbols.
That's nearly 500,000 subscribers. That guy's like fucked. Let me just go back to my retweets.
Enjoy going back on the doll. We Are Change.
Back on the doll.
Yeah. There's your change. I'm kind of, to an extent, I mean, it does suck, but I know everyone knew this was happening. I mean, there are some people who've been proclaiming they are vindicated because they were right. They said this would happen. They're right. For me, I do work outside of YouTube. Not full time, but
content
enough that it pays my bills. YouTube was, to an extent, a part-time job. I mean, it still is because of Patreon.
Your content's not offensive though. This is what I don't get is like your content is not. Your content is like soft. Like they're like really harsh ponish sort of channels out there, and you're really not like that. Like it baffles me beyond belief that your videos would be targeted for this.
They've been targeted for Shamanation. Oh god, I'm gonna get fucked by a ginger guy.
Do you have opinions? How dare you? Maybe you're offending everyone's religion with your Cthulhu head. A lot of people's religions, maybe.
I got when I was sorting out the Cthulhu t-shirt design, right? I was sorting out, and I used this. Was it this avatar version? Yeah, and I put Cookie Cthulhu across. And as I went to make it, Teespring was like, "This might be copyrighted." And it cost me $60. Who the fuck is trying to copyright my image, motherfuckers? I think someone thought maybe the Cookie Monster onesie might be it. I'm like, that can't be the case either because it's a cartoon and because the only time I see these onesies on eBay shop designs for all actual onesies. By the way, just on the subject of monetization, I noticed VidMe have introduced a beta for monetization. That's interesting. Where they're going to start rolling out ads on videos, which I think is, if anything, that might entice some people to use it more. I know that over the last week, I've gained about 100 followers on that site, which is great. A bit of a shock to the system because so many people are.
You earned how much from VidMe?
No, not earned. Just new followers on VidMe, about 100 on there over the last week.
Same shit sons. Loads of people.
Excellent.
Thank you very much for finding me on VidMe.
Yeah, I'm up to 745 now.
I'm only at 261. Damn. Are you on there?
I am on there, yeah.
I follow you, don't I?
I possibly.
I found you, right.
Let's have a look.
Follow, there we go. Found you. Yes. Just found you.
Yeah, let's use YouTube to tell everyone to go to Vid.
Fuck it, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm going to do that. Hang on. Here we go. And I'm even going to screen share it because I like people to see all my tabs. Let's go here and follow me, do stuff. Look, I got my new video tomorrow is right there. I uploaded it a day early. Done.
Good idea, because I can upload them in both places, but
I upload my videos typically a day early, and I do agree with the chat. It's not a replacement for YouTube, but it is another place I go to upload content. I've been doing that for the last 2-3 months now, anyway. It's useful. Also, I've put some videos there that I haven't put on YouTube. I don't know why. I just don't put them on YouTube, like short little rants, which are pretty nonsensical at best.
Check
Yes. Do you think either of you two might get hit by this, or do you think it's just meh?
I think I might. I'm just waiting. Like, it could happen. It might not. Maybe this week they're just sorting you guys out, and then it'll move on to me. I don't know.
I'm just waiting for you to get it, and you'll be like, you'll start. Oh, fidget spinner. Fuck.
I've got a fidget spinner in my hand right now.
I noticed. Oh god. I'm just gonna present you to everyone so everyone can watch you while I talk for a second.
It's broken though.
Oh, so I'm just waiting for cognitive thought to get all those orange monetization things. I can imagine him salivating. He'll be streaming it, live streaming him, and then he'll be like, he'll do every single one for every video he got on his channel. He'll be like doing the review for every single one individually for an entire stream.
That feels good. That sounds good. It's one of those. If it happens, I'll do a stream just saying it's happened. I'm not going to go through every single one, but I will let people know because obviously it's bollocks.
We'll stop presenting now. It's over when the fidget spinner's in your mouth.
Where do you see your how many people are subbed to on your thing? Is it on your channel or something?
You go to monetization, and then on the bottom left side there'll be something that has subscribers on it.
Oh fuck! I've actually earned money on here.
Yeah, I have a subscriber on Vidme. I'm like, why?
$1.50. God, that's better than YouTube. Fucking hell. I've got some monetization. Oh, you mean actual subscriptions, paid subscriptions? Well, I just thought you meant people who were like following your channel. I thought that's what I'd tell you.
Ah, yeah. Are you dying? Yeah. Are you dying?
Me?
Yeah.
I was yawning.
Oh, was that what that was?
Oh, yeah, I was trying to prevent myself from going.
Which would have sounded way better than.
I've not even had an email about this. And again, I've had so many emails off Vidme this week, I probably not even noticed it. But yeah, Deborah J. O'Connor, who's my patron, is also my $1 subscriber.
Yeah. JstLink is my patron.
Another thing as well. Here's something that me and Doom were talking about as well. Now, obviously, YouTube is a platform that works on a basis of monetization and adverts and stuff like that. And then you obviously have VidMe where people can donate, subscribe for $1 for the entire month or whatever. You've got Patreon as well where people can pay per video a month depending on what it is.
VidMe tips as well. VidMe do have tip options.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's the option that's the best thing. And it's something that I think YouTube needs. It really does need that. Sorry, but I think it does. If YouTube should have a tip option that whoever comes to my channel, if they like the video, they can donate with just a small little thing next to the video or something. They can donate if they want to. If they're like, yeah, this, because it does it. It means that your video can have value to it. Then it actually adds more value to it. I'm sure they're going to take a fucking chunk of change out of it, like 30% or something. But at least
that's what the super chat is, really, isn't it?
Yeah, cool.
We have it for live streams. Maybe they're trying to. It encourages a lot of us to live stream, like Leah mentioned.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is, like, I prefer making the content. Like, surely YouTube would it's like YouTube just wants to have a load of live streaming channels on its site. It's like, don't you want people producing content now? Because surely, if you do, you want them to not just make money off the few adverts that they get, but actually have people who may go, yeah, I'll donate towards that. But, you know what I mean? Like a little tip jar sort of thing.
That's a good point. Yeah, I can understand if they're trying to do this to get more people to stream to try and catch up with Twitch and other sites that Bear uses, like Stream.me, is it?
Yeah, I'm now using a multi-platform stream ability.
So that's really, really useful.
I have streamed twice today, and both times I was simultaneously streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Stream.me.
That's really clever.
And I also had a special chat box that allowed me to reply and see every single message from all three platforms.
Really?
Yes. And every time I type in that chat box, it sends the message to all three websites.
Something I think that should be explored by everyone, I think, then.
Yeah, Jeff Holiday. I sent him a DM asking him whether it was possible to stream with 3 open versions of OBS, and he was like, "Nah, mate, you need to use this." And I was like, "Ooh, this is pretty."
Shiny, shiny.
You can actually stream to more than 3 websites if you wanted to.
Sounds like someone's trying to push it.
What, me?
Just spreading irate bear love out as much as you
Spreading
can.
the downs.
Good point.
Infectious.
Yeah, it's got something called Mixer, Twitch, YouTube Gaming, Smashcast. Never heard of that one. VK Live. That's that Russian version of Facebook, isn't it?
I don't know.
Never heard
Periscope, Mob Crush,
Mob Crush.
Yeah.
A site called Good Game, Major League Gaming, Do You? The fuck is that?
You.
Looks Japanese. There's loads of them. I put up a picture on Twitter earlier. Omegon, whatever fucking potato calls you.
Oh yeah, he calls me lots of things. To be fair.
Omegon.
Yeah, I think I followed one of his little ones with a clip of him in an old video just spazzing out, going, just because reasons. I honestly couldn't.
I do think you need to do a video. I'm Omegon. I'm Omegon. Just have a video saying I'm Omegon.
You should do that. That'd be amazing.
Well, Omegon, darling, I need to go. So
That's okay.
I will see you later. I've left you a like on the live stream.
Yay.
That's an extremely downs upvote. If that makes sense.
Yay.
We get it. You're downs. Fuck, man. Jesus.
System of a downs.
Oh, God.
Double downing right now. Right, I'll see you later.
See you later, mate.
Peace.
Bye.
Out, my nigga.
He's black.
Yeah, he has downs, by the way.
He's also got black. I mean, that's not a disease. There you go. That's this one's
Yep. Well, it was already. I think it was. Or actually, no. Oh, maybe it is now because you said that. Because streams before safe.
I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what goes over the edge. What you have to say to go over the edge.
Yeah, I don't know either. I would like to believe, as far as certain types of, I guess, Pony's channel go, I'm somewhat soft by comparison to, and I'd even say compared to Sat, he is way more abrupt than I am.
Oh yeah,
but I don't think he can hit it. He's been dealing with copyright claims, so perhaps he won't be affected yet because he's got to go through every single one of those ridiculous claims by the same bloody company that is clearly abusing the system for no good reason.
Yeah.
Can't have that. It's unacceptable.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's annoying me that this is on the way, and it is like a bit like the fact that I'm actually going to get my house in gear and get like some t-shirt designs up and get a shop sorted out this week. Do a video on that because it's one of those things now. It's like it is literally at that point where at this moment in time, I'm going to make people aware of all the different avenues that can support me, all the different social networks I'm on, and try and just put it all into a video that I'm going to shove on here in VidMe.
I think I'll definitely shill the new shirt design because it does help, and you know it is any. I think one of my patrons mentioned it to, and she immediately bought one. I was like, I didn't expect that. Thank you very much. So, I don't know how to react without sounding like a dick. And it is a shame that YouTube is going down this path because I think it's maybe it's just me thinking a bit too full, a bit too much of our genre. I mean, I know there are limitations to what people will listen, especially with what we make. But I kind of thought, they wouldn't be so pro censorship, I guess.
What baffles me is the fact that it's like it's going to come down to the grounds of, oh no, but it's not censorship. You can still put your stuff online, but you put it into this limited state, this abyss, this like where no one can find it or share it or anything or like it or comment to tell me if they like. And you're basically trying to take down. That's all it is. It's just they're trying to beat you with sticks until like you give up and just go, well, no point doing this anymore. But
yeah. I have noticed a lot of channels have sort of either reduced what they put out, or they've disappeared entirely. And that does, obviously, if it's the money-related issues, then I can understand that. Because it does demoralize a lot of people. Just to read a couple comments in the chat. Is Cog getting a Pornhub channel? What are you?
Maybe, actually.
Maybe.
It's a lens scrub about this. Maybe one day. I'll still be wearing masks, but hey, it makes some money, right? And if you're making money out of having sex, yeah, why not? I'm joking.
Do you think, from Melissa Carley, do you think the best move for a full-time YouTuber is to diversify into other media types like blogging? I actually, that's quite a common type. If I want to, I'll think of a story, a shitty story, and I'll just embellish it with the most outrageous clickbaity title, like, I don't know, like The Gabby Show, and then I'll actually steal jokes told by other big YouTubers because I don't need talent to get by. But if something interesting happens in life, then there's no harm blogging. I mean, social commentary, I guess you diversify a little outside of the social commentary field genre, or within that, and try and find other areas of it that haven't been hit.
Yeah, I think for me it's more a case of, or even if I had I've been looking at the idea of obviously getting my own site up. I think the only way to stay anywhere or relevant is to have your own site up, but you're still going to be basically like YouTube. Let's be fair, is the biggest network that either of us have. It really is. And that's the worst thing about this now, is the fact that you have this network, and within itself, it has value to it, but they're trying to depreciate that value over and over again because they know it's the biggest part where you're going to put stuff out onto. Whereas that's the reason why I'm looking at VidMe as well now. I know it's not a replacement, but at least I get to do my fucking videos. Do you know what I mean? And they're not getting banned and blocked for fucking XYZ reason that aren't really reason. It's not even XYZ reasons. That's too specific. They're just vague reasons, you know. Just fucking somewhere in the alphabet, that reason, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in that alphabet. It's the lack of reason of giving a reason is quite irritating. Because obviously it's an AI thing. I mean, you'd think eventually they'd have some auto-generated reasons anyway.
I know, you'd think that's too much work when I can just shove this. Hey, click this link. There's somewhere in that's what you did, right? Somewhere stuff you did. And I went through it today on my stream, and I was just like, I wasn't violent. Do you know the only thing that I think I've done wrong? I think I said the N word, which I'm not going to say on your stream just in case. But yeah, I because we're talking about these kids. We're talking about when they've had racial slurs directed towards them, and I'm like, do you mean this? I'm guessing so, because it was back in you're talking probably in the 50s, 60s, or 70s or something. And some kid who was a bully called you a racial slur. Fucking hell, these people. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm guessing that's crossing the line. If I'm a black person, can I say it though?
Yeah,
baffled now.
I don't know. It's really, I guess the word demoralizing came up earlier. It is overall quite demoralizing for a lot of people. I'm not. I don't know.
Authoritarian.
But actually, that certainly leads on to that memo, doesn't it? Because that's how it's been perceived, as shaming people into silence and quite extreme authoritarian. Or wasn't that what it was? Yeah, extreme authoritarian because of Google's own political bias. What do you think about that?
I think with the actual bias against him, yeah, I think it's fucked up. It's been turned into this huge sexist memo, and it's no, it's quite clear that all the way through that he's trying to stay as middle ground as he can, but he's just using research and evidence to show you why he's saying that this. He actually advocates for diversity in the workforce, but via merit. So that's all it is. It's diversity via merit, and we can't just force women to work here or plead and beg them to work here over men, because it does show a bias. And this is, I mean, we dealt with this when we were doing that video on Microsoft. It's the same sort of diversity bias, and I don't know. It's like I can make videos on it all day, but I feel like I'm saying the same shit over and over again. But I can find these videos until I'm blue in the face of every single cunt in the world. I did a video on P&G the other day where they're trying to have the talk about black people with and I hate there's a diversity. The rhetoric, diversity, and black people are racist, and the police are racist. They're the rhetorics in the societies we live in right now, which are the most fucked up rhetoric. The people who keep you safe, the public servants that keep you safe, they're all racist, so be in fear if you're black. But, you know, when you have a weird reaction, like you may take your gun out on them because you actually see them as an enemy, which you kind of built them up to be because you think that they hate you. I mean, you're probably going to get shot by the police. Oh, but then we blame the police. And then on the other side, you've got this entire, but diversity. We're gonna have more diversity. Yeah, that's the problem as well. By the way, if the police were shooting more white people, we'd be okay then. I think the diversity would fix it or something. I don't know. But diversity, I hate this thing that diversity is something that is, we need more black people and women in work and disabled people and Asian people and just anything but a white man because we need the diversity. And it's just like, but what if the man's better at his job? Oh, no. Diversity trumps meritocracy. It's just,
they have this in things like BBC. The BBC have in certain departments hiring quotas or rules where they hire non-white UK nationals, and that's specifically on the application forms.
Wow.
For quite a few departments in something creative access. Is that it? Maybe doesn't matter. They do it anyway.
It's mental. Yeah, that's absolutely mental to me to hear that.
I think it's the guys. I've read it. I've got it up as well. He doesn't say anything that's wrong. He just points out something pretty obvious that is proven to be true, and he gets chastised for it.
The things that he points out are the things like I think it's something about like women being they're more about building the relationships and stuff like that, whereas men are more about
extroverted.
More
extroverted, and men are more assertive.
Yeah, and assertive and technical and stuff. And these are all corroborated and backed by female psychologists and stuff. It's just the funny thing is there are so many female psychologists as well that are just like, no, like there are even female technicians that are like, no, I actually read through this and I saw it to be quite a good point. Like, and loads of people are agreeing with it, and Google aren't actually commenting on it. They're not actually commenting now. I would
love to know if Google might go out of their way now to try and hide any psychologist that agreed or any technician that agreed. Just try and bury it in a search engine so no one can find that people agree with it. Maybe they'll get to that point. It sounds a bit tinfoil hatty, where they'll try and ban opposing political views.
I saw a mini meme online the other day that, you know what? I saw it was a small meme and it was based on, what was it? College Humor did a thing ages ago called like, if Google was a man or something like that, or if Google was like, and it's quite funny. It's quite hilarious to watch. But someone did like a thing like where they've just done a GIF with like, so that you can see them talking to each other, but they're not actually, you can't hear what they're saying. They've just put subtitles on the bottom instead. Because there's this really good one where he's like, here, like it's like she's like, what is it? What are they called now? Do inoculations, like for kids and stuff like that when they get the injections and stuff like that. And it's like the vaccinations for kids cause autism. And he's like, I've got 100,000 results here that say no. And it's one result here that says yes. And then she takes it and goes, thank you. And there's the thing. It's like, it goes, so, and he sits down and he goes, so are women actually different from men then? He goes, well, I've got all of these biological results here that say that they are. And then I've got this one feminist memo here that says no. Thank you very much. I'll go and show this to the universe. Like, it's fucking brilliant. So I'm thinking of going through all of those different videos that they've got, taking the audio out, of course, but I need a second person to do it, or I could even make a second voice myself. But I'm actually to work on that with me because I'm thinking of just writing some scripts for it just to take the piss out of what's going on, create a couple of videos or one video where we just put them all together.
I think that's a good idea, actually. It'd be very entertaining.
I think you do a very good Google voice, and I'd do a very good like pissed off person who's just like, "What the fuck?" Like, and you
my very neutral, Google. Calm.
Yeah, you're calm. Yeah. This is Google. You're being fucked in the ass right now. Enjoy it. Like,
to repeat, this is Google, and you are being fucked in the ass
by an orange dollar sign.
By an orange dollar sign. You're welcome.
Oh god. I was thinking of doing
Oh,
that,
dude.
but I thought it was so funny. I thought someone has to do that as a video. I might as well just do it myself. I've got a channel, so fuck it.
Yeah, you haven't been hit yet.
I've not been hit yet.
Do it like Goodfella does. He has the Twitter handle of the person who's responding to in the title.
I always do
it
that.
to YouTube.
I always do that. I'm surprised that I've not actually been taken down yet because I've literally still got a video directed at Susan Wojcinski that's got her handle in it, her Twitter handle in, because she's a fucking idiot. Talking about again diversity.
Yeah, I saw her little. I saw a little remark or two when I was reading this. Not demonetization. When I was reading the memo just before I decided to do this, because I did it on. I was talking to Frozen Binary, and I was like, you know what? I'll take my medication I have to take because I'm ill, and I'll stream before I get tired. So yeah, I'll do that.
Poorly, man. Realize that, YouTube. You're doing this to someone who's poorly. You evil cunts.
Yeah, give me your shekels. Make up for it.
Yeah,
medication.
Susan Wojcinski, I think in the video that I was doing, it was all about that diversity. We need more women to work for YouTube, all this bullshit. But then it was really weird because she goes on about how they have, like, and this is the weirdest, this is the reason why I responded to the video. Google are under investigation for paying their male and female staff differently. Yeah. That's one thing. They and then she sat there going, oh no, we don't pay. Like, she agrees that there's a wage gap, but they're not doing it. No. And this is what I fucking hate about companies. No one's doing it. It's illegal. But you're all going to perpetuate the narrative that it's happening somewhere, which is hilarious. So they're obviously under investigation. And the thing is that she actually kind of alludes to what could be incriminating, because she says, like, oh yeah, we have all these PhD students who like go through all of the algorithms and stuff to make sure we're paying, and they spend hours or something or weeks making sure that people are paid the right amount on their YouTube, on YouTube, obviously, per creator. They make sure that you're getting the right amount. And then she says, and then after they've gone through it, I manually go through and apply certain, what's the word that she uses now? Compensations where necessary.
Compensations where necessary. Oh, it just sounds like reparations. She might as well just say reparations. Oh, well, these women are technically being paid less. We're just going to either take it away from the men that, you know, are dominating the workforce, or we'll just, you know, give them reparations.
But no,
some field acres and mule.
But no wonder you're under investigation if you'll literally sit there and go, oh, we're not paying them differently, but I have these PhD students basically go through it all to make sure everyone's paid correctly, and then I go through and make amendments just at a whim. Are you fucking, like, they spend hours doing this, and you're just a fucking CEO who obviously knew a few people, and because you were assertive, got yourself to where you are. She explains this in the thing. She was assertive. It's, oh god, it's so baffling. It's like because like she realized she wasn't being invited to certain parties that she wanted to go to, so she rang up certain cooked men who were like, they've not invited you. Dare they? You should be invited, because, you know, how dare we leave women out stuff. So they invited her there, and, you know, now she's the CEO of fucking YouTube, and she's destroying it slowly.
Yeah. It's a bit of a, it's gay.
It's gay. It is gay.
Although I don't know how to phrase it without just saying it's pretty gay.
YouTube has become the gayest piece of shit. Gay tube. So, like, well, someone said to me today in my comments, it was like, I'm gonna comment here before they take the before YouTube becomes us tube. Oh god.
When I remember, I think Irate Bear was the one that mentioned it. When he was on his vlog channel, I think, mentioning the whole lack of promoting channels or dealing with controversial content, and, you know, his motivation was that he wanted to get his hands on that play button. And I can understand that. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? To have a cognitive thought. I would love that one. I wouldn't deny it. But
it's the reason why I'm continuing to do this. I want that fucking play button.
So do I. I really do. And so I think about it, and I'm like, I really I think it is a motivation for me, because to me it's an achievement. I like challenges. To me, to be that good to earn that is an achievement. I know there are some people who have managed to do it or get very close to before deleting their channel for whatever reason. I don't care why. They've grown, exploded quickly. I've been here for just over 2 years, and I like to believe I'm improving, and I'm enjoying it. And I mean, this time last year, I was getting closer to being able to receive a payment. Ad revenue was a lot better then. Before, I think just around Christmas, I made a huge amount of money because of the guest video for Undoomed.
Yeah.
And it after Christmas, for the first couple of months, it was pretty stable, and I was like, "Holy crap! This is actually a job now. Almost a full-time job."
Yeah.
And with the plummet, it was a shock. But I persevere anyway because I quite enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. I like responding to comments when I remember to. And like now, I've got a chat with the chat in the stream. It's really nice to read like the messages. It's entertaining, and I quite enjoy that. But the play button is something I would love to get my hands on.
Oh yeah, I'm the same. I think I decided to look into this to work out how much it was. Like I would say probably, if at best, I'd probably earn in total off YouTube, including Patreon, since I started, which was April last year, April the 4th. I think I may have earned maybe just under $2 grand in total or something. Like
Yeah.
because I think I've earned about £1,000 on Patreon now since it started. That's just like that's. But I'm trying to produce a video a day now instead of I used to do just one a week or a couple a week. And it's gone to doing it pretty much every fucking day. People are constantly asking me, when do I sleep?
Yeah, I often ask you that, but I think you changed your schedule to American time.
It's not, dude. Like I woke up at fucking 8. I've been up since like 8 o'clock this morning, but I'll probably just stay awake till I just have a random sleep pattern. I'm just yeah.
Because of, as I mentioned, it not being well, my sleep has improved because of the medication. But otherwise, I used to be an insomniac. I would rarely get any proper sleep. And it helped, but my motivation to make more than 2 videos, being consistent with 2 videos a week, and on Monday and Thursday, streaming on Patreon stream on Monday on the other channel, and Thursday on the other channel as well. It was quite easy to balance because the other channel is about 700 subs. It's growing. I'm enjoying it. It's good. It's relaxing as well to just have. What I do is I just drop the link in Discord, and anyone can join, which is always good fun. Although I don't think I've invited you. I should probably give you the link. And by the way, Kay should be joining us in a minute because I gave him a link at the beginning of this, but he's special and his phone only just notified him. Yeah. Nice one, Kay.
Sorry in the chat earlier. Like it's one of those things. Like I say, I think the only reason why I'm earning what I am on YouTube right now is because of the amount of content. Because obviously my Patreon is per video. Now, even though you can go on there and it's like, oh wow, Cog's making £50 per video. I was like, how's he not like living off that? It doesn't work like that. So it's like the first video will be $50 because every one of my patrons is donating at least $1, or some people are $5, some people are $3 per video. But you have to realize that when someone donates, they can be $1 patron for one video. That's it. So it looks like $50 to everyone else, but that could be like, that's for the one video that you produce. And then your second video can be like $20, third video.
Yeah.
And then
I'm monthly. I used to be per video as well. At the beginning of the year, I asked my patrons, and the majority wanted it per monthly. I have lost quite a few patrons recently, though, and that worked out to be about $100, which was a shock to the system. But it is a personal. If they want to be a patron, that's their choice. I'm not going to be like, come back, please.
Yeah, I've lost same with me. Like I know I've definitely lost patrons who were per video as well. So they donated $1 per video. If I'm producing 30 videos per month, that's $30 straight away down the drain. Like, and it's those. I've lost a few that were like that. So some would donate like $1 for like $10 total, and there's another $10 gone if that person decides to not be a patron. Happens.
Yeah. Hello, Kay.
Okay.
Hello, Omegon.
You want to say hello to Cognitive Thought as well?
And hello, Cog.
Hello, Kay.
How are you, mate?
Great, dude. How you doing?
I'm all right, thanks.
Have you been affected by the demonetization?
I never really earn anything off of it anyway. My main...
Yeah, you upload more, don't you?
Well, yeah, I upload 3 times a week and stream twice a week.
Oh, you're uploading more now? I didn't...
Oh, yeah, I set myself a schedule because obviously things were going shit with Nan and my brother and everything, but that's starting to subside, so I can now get to make content.
That's good. I mean, I stick to a schedule as well. Typically, I work on like next week's videos right now, which seems silly to work preemptively. If it's a response video, I can wait. But if I find an article during the week and I've already got a video made, I'll work on the article and try and get it done in time. But I do, as Cog mentioned, I do want to try and increase my uploads, like yourself.
Well, mine. Well, this is the thing. Like, I produce maybe like 2-3 videos a week, something like that. Or I don't know. It really does vary. Sometimes I'll take it up, but I do a lot of streams, so I'll either do short streams or long streams as well. So if I find an article that I think's interesting, but it's like it's really weird. I'm one of those that finds articles, but I want to hear other people's opinions on the article. Whereas when it comes to the video, I'd rather just turn it into a video because it's just one of those. But there are videos I sometimes, if I find a channel with many videos on it and I'm like, oh God, I just want to do all of these. Like, I'll just do a stream.
This is how I am with the BBC, with BBC Three. I also, on my Discord server, have a recommended topics tab, and there are several articles in there. Some relating to racial sensitivity or insensitivity. Some about citations, but I think someone already did that. Someone talking about replacing busts of founding fathers. Other colleges with about Title IX, because that's quite a heavy subject. Annoying subject. Something about drugs or breast milk in. Someone put breast milk in a school bake sale brownies. That came up. That was funny. And World of Warcraft video game currency is now worth more than Venezuela's money, which I was so tempted to make a video on. That makes me laugh quite a lot.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, poor Venezuela with your totally fair election that, according to Diane Abbott, is more fair and cleaner than the UK's.
Excuse me? She seriously needs to be put in a mental institution. God. Okay, Omegon's gone somewhere. So how you been, Cog?
Not too bad. I've just been dealing with not as much as fucking Omegon has, like, and it's really weird as well because I think that the orange dollar signs just says, "Oh, it's not for all advertisers." Like, what do you? Is this just like the liberal cunts? Like, are YouTube sponsored by? Because if they're sponsored like people like P&G and the fucking people calling out Microsoft, you know, what was it? What were those ones in all the ones in the Super Bowl fucking commercials? Like, if these people are advertising on YouTube, then this is the thing. Is this what advertisement is now? Politics. Adverts
effectively paying for those adverts on the Super Bowl. Coca-Cola are undoubtedly a sponsor for that. They'd be paying thousands, hundreds of thousands to be, you know, there.
Yeah.
It's astonishing. But they don't want to get hurt or offended or offend the vocal minority. I hate saying it, but that is what it is.
That is effectively all these groups are. Is vocal minorities that don't represent.
And they're irrational as well.
As a whole.
They've been debunked so many times, but people still believe them.
Oh yeah, you can debunk them till the cows come home, but there's always be them sheep that follow it. And
Jay Willie in the chat is saying that he creates videos now. That's pretty cool. Good luck, dude. Tell me if you get any orange fucking dollar signs.
Yeah, if you do let us know. And Title IX can indeed fuck off.
Another thing as well, because obviously the one of mine that got demonetized, well, just not advertiser friendly, was a guest video that I did for Liberosities. That he did a guest video, on my channel. So I've guested it and it's been demonetized. Not advertiser friendly. Not on his channel though. He can still, he can still monetize.
Didn't you get something demonetized where I only know her by her first name, but I know she changed her channel and did. Was it Potato?
Potato.
Yeah, where she did something with a banana or something.
Yeah, we were talking. I was very high in a live stream once, and she was talking about she was like, oh yeah, I don't know how we got onto food porn and talking about and then it was Coracle Cat was just he was like, oh yeah, you just face fuck it and stuff like that. And then that was it. And then she was just and I was like, oh, it's and she was talking about when she was at school and you'd eat a banana and all the lads around you, you'd feel weird about it and stuff. And I was just laughing at it. And then I was like, do you know what's really weird though, is that you could probably do that on your channel Like as a woman, you can actually probably suck on a piece of fruit for 10 minutes to some nice music, and you probably make millions and millions of views over time just off taking people going, oh, well, you suck on this piece of fruit next, because you're going to get that on YouTube. People who just for some reason come here to fap when there's not porn a click away. But you know, like, and I was like, but you're going to get that, and if you do it over 10 minutes, you'll be able to advertise, get more than one advert on it, and then on top of that, you'll be able to. You'll probably be able to monetize on it, child friendly technically as well. And we made this whole joke. She was like, "Yeah, no, it's just one of your 5 a day." And then like this, and then I went, you know what? If you actually do that, just as a joke, I'll try it on my channel as well to see what happens. And she was like, "All right." And she was like, and I thought I just thought it was a joke in the stream. And then she sent me like 2 separate videos of her sucking on a banana, and I was like, I can work with this. So I decided to take the video and put that music in the background, tequila. They cut it off at first, and they were like, "Oh, you're using a tequila song," because there was a part in the middle where I've gone banana, and obviously because it was less than a second in between, it was like half a second when he said banana. They've gone, "Oh, this is that song for this amount of time." So I decided just to cut a chunk out of the song, like 8 seconds, and then suddenly it said that it was a completely different song. Like a completely different song, and it was like, this is the song that we found it to be. So I've been waiting. I think that one's actually come back now. It's monetized now. They got back to me like at the last moment, and were just like that. Yeah, it's fine. At the last moment, like I waited until the last day. Like it was like I think it was supposed to be the 5th of August, but technically it was the 6th. But in America, it would have been the 5th. So I'll let them off. But yeah, I'm still waiting on another one that's going to be on the 18th, which. I know it is the music, but I also know that the person who's actually performed the music, it's gone down as a quote if you try looking for it, where he said that because it's been used so much in internet memes, he actually sees no issue with it. He thinks it's the perfect way that you should use the music. He actually thinks you should use it like that. He's one of the things that he says, because it was used in a comedy. It's what's it called? Curb Your Enthusiasm, the music to that. And obviously, people have used it a lot in different memes. And the guy who's actually who created the piece of music was just like, "Yeah, it's great. I love it. I love the fact that my piece of music is being used in memes." So yeah,
Curb Your Enthusiasm was a good show.
Well, yeah, exactly. But I'm waiting on this. This is August the 18th. I'm waiting on. So this is ad revenue for third party. They're cunts that basically anyone who's used this piece of music, they've always flagged it. Always. I'm not the only one. I think Sinatra had to deal with this too.
Have you guys seen Sato Edition? 67 copyright claims.
Oh, yep. Yeah, by the same company. Originally they did only 7, and for the same extra, the music on his extra, and he won all 7 originally, and then they went and did 60 more.
Yeah, thing is, he owns the music. He owns the license to that music.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, no, you can do that. This is the funny thing, is you can own the license to the fucking music, and I'm guessing it'll probably be ad rev for a third party. They do it a lot. They go to people's channels, find something, and go flag, and then you've got to wait for 30 days, and they can go to a place and go, "This place is using it. Is it legit?" and stuff like that. God,
it's incredibly sad.
I know.
Well, YouTube keeps fucking up with my channel just lately.
Go on.
I'm stuck in a cycle of the sub glitch.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people are having that sub glitch. It's really weird.
I mean, I could gain 5 subs the day I don't upload, but the day I do upload, them same 5 subs will disappear.
Yeah, no, I get anytime. It's the upload fucking glitch. It's like you upload and you lose subs. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's like it shouldn't be the other way. You don't upload and your channel's dead. Then they start taking away subs, but you upload, then obviously they allow it to go through. But no, they're being stupid. I mean, I've been stuck between 7:30 and 7:40 for about 3 weeks now. The more it ticks up, the more it goes down.
Oh, mine's gone down again. Brilliant. It's still going down. Fucking.
Mine's been a.
I think I've just lost 2 subs while being on this stream.
Let me check. I probably lost about 13 already. It's okay.
No dislikes on my latest video. Fucking hell.
The thing is, that's what I don't get, is I could do a video and get like 20 likes, 0 dislikes, and I lose subs. It's like, hang on a minute. It's my videos. They dislike my videos.
Because I've come in your banned channel. Oh my god! Like, right, that's it.
Okay. I actually got a super chat. Dual Wield, thank you for you guys. It's been fun. Thank you very much for the $5.
No worries. Hope it's been fun.
Yay! I made money. $5.
I can't. It's so annoying. This like it's just so weird to think like 3 days ago I had like 9 more subs, and it's just slowly. What baffles me is like here's the baffling thing. When you look at your social blade, that's actually been doing really well this week because my that Chenk video blew up. But it's like started like a week ago. When was this? The 20 on the 27th. Actually, let's go to the start of August, shall we? So the start of August, it's like +8 subs. Nothing on that. It just missed out that day, I'm guessing. Oh no,
Social Blade or something.
Oh yeah. Let me show you. It's like you can see the difference. But what baffles? It just baffles me the way that it's like.
I'll present it to everyone. There we go.
So you've got like 58, 1, 10, 1, 25, 8. But like you've got an average here of 15 a day. So you're getting like 18, 8, 33, 19, 10.
That's good.
Oh yeah, no, the videos are doing well over here. Like it's not doing too bad. But this is the baffling thing to me is that when you get like a -2 or a -1, it's just confusing. Because this was actually at like 408. This is when I uploaded a video on Monday, and it jumped, and it was at 408. But obviously, the day ended off with it being at 401. So I technically lost 7 from the morning, and then I've lost 2 here. So I'm not even gaining any of my average. I'm losing them. And then like today, it says I've lost 1. Well, I've lost, and here, watch it drop again, and drop down to 37. There you go. So it's like, and it's just really weird. It really is.
I'll tell you what. I'll show you. I'll show you mine because I last week I was very obviously I mentioned I was really ill last week, so I've lost. I was only able to make 1 video last week. Monday, the day I made my video, I lost 48. Even there are 48 people who got really pissed off about me defending Jeremy Corbyn. Or it was the glitch because Irate Bear and Ranting Monkey lost a similar number on the same day, I believe. But as you can see, because I only made that 1 video, I lost all my views for the whole week, and obviously Sunday, 10. I think I've lost since starting. I've lost 2 subs since starting. So this will probably go down a little. Take your time. Yeah, 1. Okay, yeah.
Not too bad. Mine doesn't look exactly bad, but when you've got the amount of subscribers I have, it's quite bad. This I
remember being like, I'm not trying to say it to sound like a big-headed dickhead. I remember being I'll present it to everyone as well, by the way. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, I remember being a much smaller channel, similar to where you are, Kay. And I remember losing subs, like, whenever I made a video. Every time I released a video, I lost about 5-6 subs, and it was very disheartening.
It is. I mean, look, I can go through days like where I gain like 5, 7, then all of a sudden it just drops. And it's
we understand that you lose subs. I think every fucking YouTuber knows that you can randomly lose subs.
Oh yeah, I know that.
But when you upload a video to lose a chunk of them at once, with no downlikes on that new video, no nasty comments, and let's be fair, usually when people leave, they make I'm gonna fucking put a downlike so you know why I fucking left. Like,
yeah.
I've had comments on subbing, but the amount of people that have told me they've been on sub for my channel, the amount of people said they're not getting notifications from my channel, it's so fucking it's just bullshit. All we're doing is basically putting in all the work and doing as much as we can to make sure that that people are coming to the fucking website. And no, not good enough. Nope. I've got people with the bell clicked that aren't getting notifications to my live streams or any shit that I do. Baffles the fuck out of me, that. I've had it myself though with people. I've had it with Bearing and stuff like that, where I'm like, how did I miss that live stream? And it's like I literally I've got like I watch him on like Patreon and stuff like that. So sometimes I get notifications through Patreon and I don't even get them on YouTube. And I'm like, but I've got the notification thing clicked on YouTube, but I've only known because he's put it on Patreon as well. So baffling.
I was talking to him the other day. I was talking to him because he needed a guinea pig to test out his sound techniques, none of which worked. And we started talking about other things, and I mentioned VidMe, and I think he then made his VidMe video because I was saying, you should start doing that because even someone of your size is going to start feeling this.
Yeah.
And he doesn't make a video every day like he used to, so it's going to be noticeable. And I do think it is a cause for anyone to be concerned, really.
It really
I was
is.
going somewhere else with that point, but I totally forgot it.
The thing is when I want to be able to produce a video a day, I can always find something to speak on because there's so much shit that's still out there that you can find. Like I've got loads of videos that I'm just sitting on that I'm just like, yeah, I'll get to that one. Like, and it's one of those things that it's not an issue with the people that are producing content. People are ready and willing to do this. It's YouTube's lack of support. That's basically all it is. It's their lack of support where they're basically shitting on you from a great height because of your opinions. It's fucked up.
You mean YouTube?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Who'd have thought it?
No,
yeah,
I
know, right?
Knew that, but it's like you still don't expect that from a reputable company, if that makes sense.
You shouldn't.
You'd expect them to be able to hold themselves to higher standards where they're not.
I don't expect it from a company where they literally their slogan is that they want you to come on here and be yourself. Isn't that basically what YouTube say? Come online and be yourself and stuff like that. And
you can only be yourself if it aligns with their views.
You know what? Actually, it's more contradictory than that. I'm going to try and find it now. 1 second.
It just reminds me that you kind of expect these bigger companies to be more neutral, but because they're all freaking Silicon Valley horseshit, biased as fuck, they're not able to be neutral. They are pandering to these small groups, even though they know themselves the small groups are wrong. But then they're allowing people who are as equally kind of retarded as those small groups to be in positions of power to say the wrong things as if the wrong things are correct, which they're not. Have you found what you were looking for, Cog?
I'm still trying to find it. They basically go through this whole thing. They're like, look for you to come out here and be honest and open about your ideas. And then it gets to this point, and it's like, and they basically encourage it, and then they completely turn around and go, but also remember that you can't quite say everything that you want to say. Like,
so what? While you look for it, I'm going to quickly read the chat. Let's see this. Doubting Tommy. Speaking of fapping, when is Omegon going to do a face reveal? I have never really thought of it that way. There are some things best not seen. It will leave you with a huge disappointment. Yeah. Free Press of Kekistan. Also, sometimes Social Blade. Oh, yeah. Relevance to the chat. I noticed the people losing views. Yeah, negative views when they overestimate. Social Blade sometimes do overestimate views.
I mean, I've lost like 5,000 views, but that's because I've unlisted my live streams. So that's where I've lost the views there.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's not bad. Anything else in the chat? Let's have a look. Filter quiz. I really. Oh, ropey smeg facial hair. Right. Oh, Omegon, how are you feeling? I'm okay.
You're feeling blue.
I'm feeling a little blue. Yeah. The hint of purple and green.
Oh, don't forget the purple and green.
Don't forget the purple and green. It's very important to me. I can't think. Did you find it, Cog, or?
I think it might just be on their terms of service. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Data feed service.
That's cool. So hopefully this week you'll have a shop up and running. Then I assume on Teespring or something.
Yeah, I'm going to have a few shirts and mugs on there. I think I would probably just be t-shirts and mugs, unless that's what it'll start off. Is people start going, "Oh, I want a hoodie," then I'll put the image on a hoodie, and it's fine. No, Spino has never seen my face. In fact, I believe only 2 people know what I look like because they know me in real life.
We still need to go for that beer.
At some point, yes, we will.
Yes.
Because it's my chat. I'm going to do this. I'm going to shill this. Look,
I actually think
I went to Spring yesterday and I made this because reasons. I went with Cookie Cthulhu. Oh yeah.
If I had the money, I'd get one because that's awesome.
Yeah. I was very proud of myself. I updated. Shill, motherfucker, shill.
Oh, I shill enough. I'm trying to save up for a new mic at the moment. So
your mic's alright at the moment. It's not too bad.
No, yeah, I know, but I want one where I can.
So, guys, I actually think, as well as this new updates to Google of having this $sign, I think they have a new terms of service as well.
Oh.
Okay.
So, we've got
everyone, hang on. There we go.
We've got respect the YouTube community. We're not asking for the kind of respect you reserve for nuns. Who the fuck was... Anyway, like we know it's a turn of phrase, whatever. The elderly and brain surgeons just don't abuse the site. Every cool new community feature on YouTube involves a certain level of trust. We trust you to be responsible, and millions of users respect that trust. Please be one of them.
Yeah, but they never. I noticed they never actually give you an indication of what that trust is.
Mm.
Yeah, no, well, this is the thing. It's got do not cross the line. I think we've all seen this stuff. So here are some common sense rules I hope to steer clear of. Please take these rules seriously and don't take them to and take them to heart. Sorry, don't try to look for loopholes or try to lawyer your way around the guidelines. Just understand them. They're so vague. How
Lawyer. That's from How I Met Your Mother. Lawyered.
Don't try to lawyer your way around the guidelines. Thing is, a lawyer would be able to get around the guidelines, and YouTube will be in so much shit.
Just understand them and try to respect the spirit in which they were. I don't understand the spirit in which they were created. What the fuck? That's like just respect the spirit. It's like, but this is the thing when you go through these ones. It's like nudity and sexual content. YouTube is not pornography. We know this. So I'm guessing the spirit of this is just don't put tits on. Sorry, but there are cleavages everywhere, and I'm sure there is definitely not so much.
Cog. You are not allowed to show anyone your tits or your cleavage.
What about people like my tits?
What about kids?
Oh god, yeah, Kazoo, fucking hell, I just got that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
dude, put us away.
I think Kazim's harmful and dangerous. Violent or graphic content. So okay, it's not okay to post violent or gory content. That's fair enough. I can understand that. Copyright, okay, fair enough. Copyrighted stuff. Hateful content.
Yeah, this is the one where I think it gets murky.
Yeah, our products are
considering hate subjective.
Our product.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Our products are platforms. Their products. Does that mean that their website
is a product? Yes.
A platform for free expression. This is the bit that I love. But we do not support content that promotes or condones violence against individuals based on ethnic origin, religion, disability, gender, nationality, veteran status, or sexual orientation, gender identity, or whose primary purpose is inciting hatred on the basis of these core characteristics.
Black Lives Matter won't be allowed to make videos then.
Oh, you know damn well if they make videos on this, they're going to let it slide.
Oh, yeah, you do. But that's why they say don't attempt to lawyer up, because they know that the moment you say about Black Lives Matter, calling for death of...
Pakistan says it. They keep rules vague so they can reprimand you. The more specific the rules, the more objections the banned person can raise.
Yes.
This can be a delicate balancing act, but if the primary purpose is to attack a protected group...
I'm not attacking a fucking endangered species here.
There shouldn't be protective groups.
I know, this is what I mean. Like, what is the... Who fit it as a white people protected groups?
Change the word group to class, and you know damn well what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. This is the thing. Is it like a protected minority? Is that what it is? Minority. It should change protected to minority. There you go. The thing is, like a minority group, the content crosses the line.
Funny thing is, if they say minority and they're a company that operates around the fucking globe, there is no minority.
No, I don't know. Protected group where? Where do you mean? Do you mean if you're a gay person in Saudi Arabia? Are they protected groups? Probably not. But fucking
God. In Saudi Arabia, or a minority in Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
This is like if your purpose is to attack a protected, who are the protected groups? I'm guessing what they mean are Muslims, LGBTQ. Are the Jews protected still? Do they even fucking care about the Jews? I bet they don't. Oh, actually, no, they do. So sorry, there was obviously Count Dankula. So yeah, anti-Semitism. It's a white people a protected group. I wonder.
No, the funny thing is, I'm actually one of those protected groups.
Oh, disabled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how many SJWs come my way, I can just report them.
I was going to say our spanners are protected. If that's the case, then case protected then.
Yay.
Oh, absolutely funny. Oh, well, I failed. Never mind.
I'm a retard. I'm protected. Yeah. Threats. Things like predatory behavior, stalking, threats, harassment, intimidation,
No.
privacy, revealing other people's personal information. Yeah, I get that. And inciting others to commit violent acts or Yeah, I can get that if you're telling people to go and kill people. Fair enough. But the intimidation, I know people that have felt intimidated by watching my videos. I've never met them, but apparently I'm intimidating them. What the fuck?
I've only had one person I've done a response to comment on my videos. When I did the non-binary BBC Three video. Rolly, the guy with the contacts and all the piercings, the bald bloke, he actually left a comment on my video, and I was like, "Okay, fair play." No, he didn't moan. He just wrote "lol." You know, he took it as on the chin. And I replied with, "Love your contacts. Where'd you buy them, love?"
I think
that's the way you should take things, just as a pinch of salt.
I'm not. I didn't attack in the video. I don't attack. So I think my approach, whereas like Irate Bear, if he'd seen Irate Bears, fuck me, he probably would have lost his shit because he did a shit post on it instead. And I obviously treated it a little bit more sensitively. I think if he'd seen his, it would have been a different response.
There's any other spam on there as well.
Oh, I'll stop presenting now then.
The other one was spam. I think we all know that. None of our stuff is spam. I mean, even like you could technically call MGTOW spam by how much he produces, but it's technically not spam to an extent. It's, well, I don't know, because it's don't create misleading descriptions. I don't do that. So no.
I usually put vaguely what I say in my intro.
I just realized that's Sophane in the chat. Hi, Sophane.
Hey, Sophane.
You as well, because you said liberal instead of conservative. I know the difference between you and Pat.
Oh, I've just lost another sub.
Congratulations. See, my streams have this effect on everyone's channel.
Wow. I'm literally just hemorrhaging subs right now. Fucking hell.
You chose the right time to agree to come on one of my streams when I just send you the link. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I wonder if Poison the Well have been hit by this. I do want to ask him. I might ask him on Discord quickly if he's. I'll drop him a link if he wants to come on. I don't think we'll be streaming much longer anyway, to be honest. Because I've got to be up early. But I'm intrigued to know if he's been hit. So, have you been hit by demonetization? And I spelled it wrong.
Oh,
fuck it.
Earlier you did ask me whether I'd been hit by demonetization.
Not yet.
Yes, I have. I had about 9 videos demonetized in one day before. And the clincher is, one of the videos was me telling, I put out a video to say I need patrons because I'm being demonetized. That video got demonetized.
Right.
They were literally proving my point.
Interesting. Right. Okay. That's pretty shitty, to be honest.
If what involved in the video was me describing my disability and what had happened to me, why I don't earn any money, and to say that YouTube is I've just gained a sub.
I remember, and this was, to me it was amusing. Boogie and Rep made videos on suicide and prevention and mental health, and their videos got demonetized. And they made videos complaining about it. I kind of understood they were doing some self-help stuff, but the topic itself isn't. Even in my head, it's like that's not ad friendly. That really isn't, and you're getting incredibly annoyed about it. Okay, so Sophane replied with "No, not yet," and he's also left. We're family friendly. After watching you tweak Justin Riley Apple Dennis's nipples, or no, Pat doing it, I disagree. We only said the N-word a few times.
I don't think I did. I think I've only said it a couple of times, mainly in response to being told I can't say it. I don't want to say it, but if you limit my...
I don't say it in videos now because I've updated the visuals and everything. I'm trying to avoid swearing. With Logan, I couldn't remove the swearing. I just couldn't. It was too much swearing to remove.
Yeah,
But with the one video I've made for tomorrow and the one video I'm working on, it's not a. That was a playful rape on Riley Dennis. I'm trying to be a bit more friendly, I guess. I don't need to swear though to make the point. It's definitely a reactive thing.
Yeah,
it's not good enough reason to take the shekels away from me.
I don't swear very often, but I do occasionally when it's needed.
I still can't believe I'm hemorrhaging subs. This is just weird.
I've gained one.
Maybe they're hearing Kane's voice and they're like, he's just more interesting than you.
I know, I've gained it back. I'm really confused now.
Have you?
You do realize though, with people listening to this live, they're gonna fuck with you. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, unsub, sub, unsub, sub, unsub, sub.
That's
all right.
I did it to failure.
I did
it to failure when he was 10 away from 2000, and he mentioned it, and I just kept unsubbing and resubbing, and I wasn't even in his stream, but I just kept doing it.
Yeah,
he was like, I should not have told him.
Yeah, people do, especially when you've got the sub count on screen, because they like to unsub and upsub to see it going up and down.
He did it on the screen. What did you expect? I was there clearly to troll.
Oh,
I was never going to.
They've remonetized it.
Oh, have they? Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Free Press of Kakistan. Me and Magog haven't had any videos demonetized. Yeah, Magog, we had a little Twitter exchange earlier on that. I kind of got the impression he hadn't been affected yet. And that's good. He's a very entertaining creator. And he could do with the shekels. I know he has intentions to expand the more Scar realm to encompass quite a lot of other things that he has plans. And that's good. I would love to expand what I'm now using, because I've gone with a sunken sub theme, which seemed to make more sense. And is going to be explained why I went with it in the next video as well, because it's cool. Hoping that video doesn't get demonetized straight away. That would be painful.
I can simply answer why you went with a submarines theme. You're effectively a squid.
Shut the fuck up. Cthulhu-kin, bitch.
Yeah,
Deal
as I said, squid.
Oh dear. People like you need to die.
I think someone's literally just done like on an old video of mine. I've just got a list of 10 different things they hate about Facebook. These are really things as well.
I went to, obviously I mentioned earlier, over 100 videos affected by the that little golden orangey dollar sign. All of my very early videos pre 1,000 subs, the majority don't even have 1,000 views, so I can't request a review on any of them, which is fine. I'll just leave them there. It's not a problem because they're terrible. The audio on them is horrific. It's
the fact that your entire portfolio of videos that even if you got 1 or 2 views a day on them, just aren't going to make anything now. They literally, it's just been made your portfolio essentially worthless, aside from the fact that your content's good and people will enjoy it and hopefully support you through that.
There's this one video. Oh, sorry.
No, go on, please.
I was about to say there's this one video I did like 9th of June last year, and it's literally 1 view away from 1,500 views. It's my most watched. And
for the longest time, my most watched video was a 2-minute skit that I don't even speak in. That was about the UK banning the hoverboard. It wasn't the hoverboard they banned; it was the hands-free Segway. But I made a black and white silent film on that, a skit, and it got over 3,000 views. And for a very, very long time, that was my most popular video. And it's embarrassing. It is. It has the old timey-wimey saloon music as well for silent music and captions, and it's terrible. It's so bad.
My most popular upload now is the Ben Shapiro-Cenk debate that I essentially just took the debate and put the best bits together. That's now my most popular upload. So all of those videos that I spent hours doing, this took me about I just watched the debate and then I knew the parts I wanted to put together because I'd already seen the debate. That was it.
Just Google it.
Yeah, it took me about an hour's worth of work because it was so stupid. And it took me about an hour's worth of work or something like that to piece it together with my shit computer and the rendering time. But yeah, it was just like I was so pissed off because well, no, it's not pissed off. I'm happy that it got the views, but at the same time, you're kind of like, really? So all I have to do is just like all I have to do is just find the latest debates and stuff that are going on and piece someone else's video together.
We've talked about this before because you obviously go and look for obscure videos that no one's talked about.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you pounced on the Google Memo, you know,
that views.
Yeah, it's all about catch. I missed out on that. Obviously, I was going to work on it, but I'm like, no, it's never going to happen. I'm not going to be able to make something on that now.
The Google thing, yeah, I left because like I think I saw a load of stuff on it, and I was just kind of like, oh, these points are quite clear. Like, I think a lot of people covered it in time. The Ben Shapiro, just like, I downloaded the stream, like, as soon as I found it, like, I was watching it, and then I was sat there in an after hangout with Sinatra, and I think it was Sinatra anyway. And I downloaded the video where I could find it online, and I think it was like, I think it was about an hour long, so I was like, yes, and I downloaded it, and that was it. I went, right, I'm getting off, I'm going to go and piece this together. And I pieced it together, made the funny thumbnail, the Google it thinks it's so bad. And then I just put it online, and I was just like, and at that time as well, I was like, oh shit, it's over 10 minutes. I can actually add an advert, or like I remember you teaching me how to do that as well. And
I remember telling you about it, and you were like, oh, do it automatically. No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, I thought it did. So I've had to do it manually. So I added a couple of adverts to it, obviously, because it's over 10 minutes. And then and the next thing I know, it was like the second day, and I was like, oh shit, that's had 10k views. Second day, fucking 20k views, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's more than any of my videos.
Yeah, that's why. Sorry.
Oh, damn. More than any of his videos put together.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, it's my most popular upload now, and it's like
it's something that's not one of your regular videos, but at the same time, we could every so often when that happens, yes.
Yeah, you do feel good like that. It is ace because it's still monetized and stuff, and I know that I've earned about, according to YouTube, it's earned me about $25 or something like that, $28 from 40,000 views.
That's not bad, really, is it?
No. Can I steal that? Because if I can get that many views, I might I
don't think you'll be able to do it now. I think it's because I put the hashtag RIP Cenk. In fact, if you type hashtag RIP Cenk into Google, to YouTube, sorry, there's only my video and Esoteric Entities that comes up. And if you do it into Twitter, it's the same thing. We're the top videos. So, yeah, it blew up. Yeah, it blew up because I just put it in the best parts. They were the best parts of the entire thing. I watched the whole fucking hour-long thing. Ben completely spanks his ass, but they were the funniest moments where you're literally telling the audience, like,
I've watched that now. It is definitely worth the watch.
Yeah, it is. I put it in the description. I was like, the link's in the description, like, for any, like, it's so good. But yeah, it's one of those, you've got to watch the full thing. I just put in the best bits. They were the funniest parts. But the rest of it is, God, Ben just destroys him. He gets a few things wrong, he does, Ben, but it's not. This is the thing. If Cenk was better at debating, he would have picked up on it and been able to actually kind of bring a few things back on Ben. But he's not even, you know, he's not veteran in the field of it yet. Ben's obviously done way more debates than Cenk. Cenk's
not used to just shouting people down. That's his. That's his way.
I didn't see the other parts on the Politicon, though, where Bearing's video and his brother, hey, how about we have, like, Hug and a member of ISIS Day? What? Are you fucking like, maybe just Hug ISIS, that'll change their minds on wanting to kill people in the West. Oh, God, what an idiot. What an idiot.
Yeah,
I was going
to say, that video got, like, 40,000 views, correct?
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine was like 45,000 nearly now, yeah.
Yeah, I've literally only just passed 20,000.
Oh, dude, like, my birthday's in a few days, and I've just passed 500,000 views in, like, on my channel now. So I've actually passed half.
Well, congratulations.
I'm closer to 1 million, I think, but I think I'm a few 100,000, maybe 200,000 shy at the moment.
Yeah, I'm 530 views I've had now, so 530,000. So yeah, it's quite good. That's mainly to do with the Cenk one. That was like 50, nearly 45,000 in itself, mental. But it's like, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, look at that, getting way more views now. It's my most popular upload. And there's that little part of me that's kind of like, and I didn't spend any time at all making that video, really. I spent more time on the thumbnail, I feel. Like, it's just like, But you spend like 8 hours on a video and you put it up and you'll hit like maybe 1,500 views, 2,000 views maybe. Like,
I can spend an hour, not an hour. Correction, I can spend all day on a video and get about between 60 and 120 views.
Yeah, happens. Like, but it's in proportion with your view count. So you're talking, with your sub base. So you're talking about around about 10%, maybe 20% sometimes, or even whatever of your sub count. So you're at about 700 subs. So to get like 70 views or something would be 10%. I'm on like 12,000. I'm getting about 1,200 views per video. It's 10%. It's just that's what I always see as the minimum or what it should be at roundabout.
I mean, to me, getting more than 50 views a video is a success. So.
Oh yeah, I remember being like that when my channel was smaller last year. I remember that, like, oh my god, like I think my first video got 1,000 views, but that's because Thunderfuck retweeted it. But every video after that was like it would still get like 100 views or something like that, or 50 views or something. But I was just buzzing if it got anything. I was just happy that people were seeing it. That's all it was. I was really bothered about. I don't think I even monetized till I had like 500 subs, because I was just like, I just didn't see the point. I just wanted to produce videos. And then everyone was like, well, you're not going to make much money off YouTube anyway. You might as well monetize. So I was like, okay, fuck it.
That was the logic I decided to do. I'm not going to make any money off it, so I might as well just monetize it to do it.
Because like it's one of those. It's like because it's like if I was making loads of money off it, then I suppose I would do it anyway. I mean, the logic would still be there, but at the time, it was more a case of people just like, you're going to put in a lot of work, and you're probably only going to get like a $5 out of it for like if you do loads of videos. So just you might as well at least get something out of it. It makes it easier doing the work, and it's like, yeah, it does. Then the apocalypse happened, but then obviously I've gained patrons, and the reason why I continue to do this and I will continue to do it is because I do have those people supporting me.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got 4 patrons.
Yeah. Like I probably earn now, like I've already earned $100 this month on Patreon, the way that my Patreon works. But again, like I think as it goes on, like all of my videos for the rest of this month, up until a certain point, I'm sure are probably worth about $3 now, and I think there'll be a point where that'll go down to $2 or $1 per video. So it's like, it's one of those things. Like, but I'll still be producing content even. So it's just, I don't really give a shit as long as it's, you know, I've got, it's one of those things, because there's also an algorithm within YouTube of like, because like if I'm producing content every day and you take a few days off YouTube, it's like I'm not the only one who's noticed this as well. Like I think Bearing said he's noticed this, Andy Warski has. When you go from doing a daily video to not doing a daily video, you really notice it. You really do.
Yeah.
Because you've used it. It's like if you're getting the same amount of views every day, you don't produce a video the next day, those people aren't just going to go back and watch your last video. Just they're waiting for new stuff. So
yes, it's why I've made sure I've set to my subscribers that I do videos on such and such days, so they know when to expect them. I mean, I was supposed to do a video today, but I was up all night. Up, so
most of my patrons and viewers know it's Monday and Thursday. Last week being an exception, but I was able to fix that on the Sunday, and I will continue until able to stick to, you know, Monday and Thursday. I want to maybe make it one Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then make stuff on the weekends, and also be able to stream on those days on my second channel.
I mean,
which I'd love to get more subs for, because I'm trying very hard to get to 1,000 subs, because I just want all the shekels. I'm a selfish bastard.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I don't know if you guys have already seen it, by the way, because I obviously did a video. This is a video that probably took about a week to make, actually, because it was that music video that I've done, the parody of the Hills. And obviously it took Real Raven doing the audio, so he was messing with that. Then when he sent it back to me, then I could work on the actual video itself. And there's a lot of stuff with timing and shit involved, and getting all the different images to come up and stuff like that to represent what you're trying to put across and try and make sense of. So that was the same thing. Now, what baffles me about this is, it's called the SJWs. That's the name, the title of the video. But the chorus literally kind of focuses on like that. I mean, it literally starts off with you get a protest when a black man dies. Is this not technically a protected, not class, protected group? Does that mean that I could like? Because I'm only like getting half the revenue or whatever I'm getting right now because it's copyrighted, but it's shared revenue as they call it. But there's so many other copyright claimers. I don't know how that fucking works. Or is that going to then at some point they'll go, oh, this is not advertiser friendly. You're calling out black people. Who knows? But then again, some of the money is going to the guy who actually did the original instrumental, who is black. So, yes. God.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it?
God, I don't know what they do with that. Would they go, oh, you're against a protected group? Half of the money's going to the protected group. He's black. Oh, shit.
That's your reparations.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
With me talking about Black Lives Matter and shit. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I haven't spoken about BLM in ages on my channel.
Oh, dude, like,
What are
well,
they doing
it wasn't
these days?
BLM. It was SJW rhetoric as a whole. So when it comes from BLM, when you hear it from feminists, when you hear it from fucking all sorts, but it's like, have you not seen that video that I did? The SJWs.
I've been ill.
Oh yeah, you that's no excuse. That's no excuse to me. That's
You're
no
right.
excuse.
Clearly your voice
That's
is
even, no, but it's like you being ill is an excuse from my point of view of, oh yeah, I've not looked at it because like I was busy doing videos, I was doing something. You've told me you've been laying in bed with your phone and you haven't looked at any YouTube. Liar. I'm joking. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's just a parody track. So if people want to check it out, I'm quite proud of it myself because God, hitting those high notes were hard. But it's the lyrics are quite funny. I hope it'll go down as hopefully as good as Punch Nazi or Rucka Rucka's Sargon. God, that was funny.
Oh,
You know,
Oh, that's
Rucka
a brilliant
Rucka.
song.
it was Rucka that inspired me. That Sargon one inspired me. That and Punch Nazi. Yeah.
That was a good, I like the Punch Nazi song Chris Ray Gun did.
See, you might like this one. I've been told a lot of people have liked it. I think the only negative comment that I've had on there, I've had 3 down likes on it so far actually, but the only negative comment that I've had on there is someone just going, I know you're trying to be humorous, but this is just bad. That's it. And I was like, do you mean the audio? Do you mean the visuals? Do you mean the
song?
part?
Okay,
Like, yeah, what part did you not like? Like, it's humorous. You can see the humor in it, but it's just bad. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Be specific on
don't-
what's bad so I can improve in the future.
Yeah, it's always good to have some criticism to work with.
That's the-
You mentioned what you're happy with certain views. So with me, I used when I was around 1,000 subs, happy if I retain 50% of my sub numbers views. As I got bigger, I used to be quite happy. Now I'm sort of like, it got to the point where it's around a third, which to me is still really good. That's just over 5,000. But my last 3 videos have just dropped, so I have to settle. I have to either compromise myself view-wise or look at what I'm doing and try and see a way to improve it. So I compromise first and settle for something like 3,000 because 3,000 views is amazing anyway, isn't it? It's not something to sniff at.
It's double what I'm getting. Like I say, like I'm happy if I get 1,000 views. That's how simple I am. I'm one of those. Like I came to YouTube initially thinking if all my stuff gets 1,000 views, I'm quite chuffed with that. And I'm hitting every video I put up out there will get 1,000 views within a day. So it's fun.
Yeah. This is why lowering that bar, compromising, settling, and then if you can look to improve, just be optimistic about it rather than.
I've maintained from day one, if this channel got 50 subscribers, I would consider it a success.
And if he gets 1,000 subs, he will twerk for your viewing pleasure.
Oh, don't give him such horrible nightmares.
Oh no, it's out there now.
Oh,
All 66 viewers.
Holy shit! I just gained 2 subs. What the fuck is going on? You guys are fucking with me. You guys are fucking with me.
Whoa. Don't give him this. Don't give him this happiness.
he's so adorable.
What is going on?
I have left. I did put your channel links both in the description.
Oh, did you?
And everyone's going to subscribe to you both, along with High Rates Bear, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Was
like,
better.
The only way to prevent twerk degeneracy is either to bribe me or to not sub to K. But I think people should sub to K, so you have to bribe me.
I mean,
You're welcome.
if
I
you ask
won't overshoot
SJW
my channel.
favorite subs on, gotta say that.
Okay, Captain Cummings. Is someone in the chat? Captain Cummings. I streamed with him recently because Poisoning the Well were late, right? Due to time zone differences, which was hilarious. Mim Headroom and I were talking about comics. He's a friend of Captain Cummings, who does comics on his channel, and he's brilliant. You're in the chat. Have you been affected by this recent demonetization and, well, the other adpocalypse? I'm very interested to know.
Oh, I know Captain. Where have I seen Captain Cummings before? I've definitely seen him before. I must be.
He's on my. Did you watch my stream with Poisoning the Well and Mim?
No, I've not seen that one now.
He's funny. We did have a bit of a laugh about
I'd be
the
surprised.
US Senate and stuff like that, and obviously Marvel as well.
I will be surprised.
Knowledgeable.
Captain.
Oh,
I've all captains. He's not. No. I've got
not
several
Captain,
captains.
just
I've got Captain Disillusion.
Well, he's very good at what he does. I love what Mim's doing with comics as well. Oh, you're on the Cunt stream together.
Yeah, that's where I've met him.
Yeah, I've only been on one for 15 minutes, and it's because when they go live, I'm about to get ready to go to work on a Sunday morning at about 6.
Oh,
So I don't get to go on.
I really do not miss those mornings.
I've been doing this for 2-3 years now. I'm not so bothered. To me, I treat work. I'm self-employed. It's money. I don't treat it as a career. I treat it as money. As soon as I get paid, I no longer care. I mean, I got paid today. The first thing I did was buy an extension lead and a sandwich. That's my life. I just don't care. With YouTube, I've been consistent. Okay, so even though with the demonetization issues, I've always managed to, over the last few months, just cross the threshold and enough to receive a payment from Google. I do think though that will stop within the next couple of months because I don't think it's going to be. I don't think my videos will retain monetization. I think they'll go, and I'm quite happy. You know, if I can stream more, there's a potential there, of course. And then there's Patreon, which I do get over $170, I believe, a month.
I get 20.
That's not bad.
No, it gives me enough.
I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, I think mine's about 100. Well, actually, after Patreon takes its chunk out of it and shit like that, it probably comes around about to $120, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to Patreon taking their chunk, and then conversion, I get about 22 quid.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're talking about under £100, like about £97 from $120. So I want to move to America, man. I can actually spend my dollars for what they're worth. Like,
yeah,
fucking hate the conversion rate, man.
Okay, so Captain Cummings says something interesting. First of all, Miss Shadowpaint, the original designer for my avatar. I love what she does, and she recently did a picture for me because she watched my video on Logan, and she did a potato in a suit.
Oh, brilliant!
Can you just call him Kevin? Because I don't want to think of him as Logan. Logan's cool, right? Logan is Wolverine. I don't want to think of Kevin Logan as Wolverine. He's a potato.
Everyone's go check out Miss Shadowpaint though.
I call him Spud.
But that's fine.
Captain Cummings says something interesting. Captain Cummings says, I haven't had too much of a problem with demonetization anymore. I had to overhaul my channel a lot. I cursed and said way too many lewd jokes. Yeah. Some people will get away with it, some won't, but that's something I want to do anyway. And yeah, Miss Shadowpaint does do some amazing art. You should definitely check her out.
That's the thing. I swear more than you. I think it's tags. I think everyone has fucked themselves over with tags. I bet you any money. Go into your tags, delete them all, and watch how that orange thing disappears. Don't even.
I'll tell you what. I'll do so. I've got a video scheduled on my channel right now for midnight, and I know it has tags because it's a BBC one. I'm going to now go and remove all the tags. Okay.
I don't put tags on my videos, and since I've stopped putting tags on my videos, I've not been demonetized.
There is not a single tag on this video. In 1 hour 45 minutes, this video will be public. It's already on VidMe, so most people will know what the video is.
Nope, not a clue.
But there it is. It's done.
There you go. So,
guaranteed you won't get the gold thing. You'll stay monetized.
I bet you will stay normal now, because everyone I know has had these tags. I know that Queen's had this issue too. Sorry. Yeah.
To answer Laura Bones' comment, how long is this vid? 13 minutes. But I will be in bed soon, so I don't care. I would say I'm a lightweight, but it's genuinely true because of the medication I'm taking. Within 3 hours of taking it, I fall asleep. Laura can testify to this because I've fallen asleep on Discord with the voice chat open.
You pussy.
I was going to say, are you okay that just obviously as you're about to finish the stream, if I shill in the chat my thingy-majiggy? my little music video. I really want to show it because I can.
Do you have a wrench? Because if you don't, I can give you one.
I does have wrench.
I don't.
Do it.
I'll do.
Or type in the bloody chat.
I never know when people tell me to type. I don't know what to type, so I just put hi. There you go.
You really are a special case, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's a special guy.
Never has the word plonker been more appropriate.
God, I've been watching so much Only Fools and Horses all day.
Dude, I've got the DVDs upstairs. That's why I started using it again.
I can't even.
This word doesn't get used anywhere near enough.
Plonker is such a great word, though. It is. It's such a British fucking such a plonker. And the thing is what annoys me is that I was watching Only Fools and Horses today on Netflix and stuff, and I'm just sat here God, do you remember when jokes you could get away with saying Packy shop and stuff like that? Do you remember when you could get because why are you calling it a Packy shop? Because Pakistani people own it. It's why I'd say that this is Brit pop. It's British pop music. You use these terms or abbreviations. I
was playing GTA 4 earlier, and the word Packy comes up as another name for Patrick.
Wow.
The reason I was playing it again was because I realized. Even though I haven't played it since 2013 when I looked at my last save on it, it was the only GTA I had never completed the story mode on. I'm like, holy balls, I need to do this. So I started playing again. And I'm looking at the Nico Bellic leans and the cars don't drive well. Oh my God. I remember why I gave up. It's so annoying.
I mean,
but I will complete it.
Great. Now that you said that Packy appears for a short name for Patrick, I'm gonna instead when I'm writing my actual name down, I'm gonna put Packy instead of Patrick, and no, my first name.
Yeah, it's Packie. You should be fine.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's not my actual name. It's one of my middle names.
Yeah. So I've got a question. When are you next both uploading a video to YouTube?
I was supposed to do it today, but obviously, as I said, I was up all night throwing up, so I didn't really.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Feel like.
What about you, Carl?
It's the medication.
Probably tomorrow. I don't know. It's really weird. Like Kay was saying before, when you don't post videos, you gain subs. You post video, you lose those subs. It's one of those. And at this moment, because I've been posting videos or doing a stream, I've just been hemorrhaging subs, and it's just. Really confusing.
I was telling Sat when he was hemorrhaging subs after that incident.
Yeah.
That he should look at the viewer retention, look at the views, and tell me what does he see. And he saw consistency with views. He was getting the same amount of views. He wasn't losing views like he was losing subs. And I said to him that he should focus on the views.
Yeah.
Yes, he wants the play button as well, but he should stop paying attention to it. Instead, focus on the fact he's getting the views, which he needs, so he can keep this as a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I'm starting to see it. I may not get the subs, and I may not be gaining subs, but I do have a loyal, quote-unquote, fan base.
Yeah, I have quite a lot of people who still watch my videos a lot, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Captain Cummings getting a lot of subs from a controversy in the industry. Yes, everyone, the whole Marvel thing. Oh, my God. It's fascinating to watch. Although I would say I've been reading. Last week I was really I had this anxiety issue. And it doesn't matter what happened next. But I went to town with my sisters so two could have tattoos done, and I had to pass time, quite a lot of time, in fact. I went into W.H. Smith and grabbed a White Dwarf and a copy of a Doctor Who comic. I was like, I've never read Doctor Who comics before. And the first thing I see is David Tennant with a different assistant. There isn't any of the assistants already mentioned. And the first thing that popped into my head genuinely was, did they introduce another? Because I haven't read enough. I need to go back and find out where this assistant comes from. And I'm like, did they just put this one in here to pander to the viewers, or did they actually put it in there because reasons? Considering David Tennant's Doctor's age only ran for about 4 years in canon, this is, to me, is interesting because he already had 3 assistants roughly for 1 year each.
Yeah.
So the panda thing stuck in my head for quite a long time.
And then they bought a feminist. They made a feminist into a doctor because she's an actual admitted feminist.
Yeah, I know, and the showrunner is as well.
and she didn't even know that this is the thing that baffled me most about her answers that she gave about being the 13 answers from the 13th Doctor or whatever it is. What baffled me the most about it was the fact that she gets to this point where she's like, oh, I didn't even realize that this family existed, but now I get to be a part of it. You didn't realize that the longest running BBC fucking program, and you didn't realize it had a fucking fan base.
What the fuck is wrong with the BBC that they hire someone that's not even a fan of the show? Go back and look at all the previous Doctors, and every single one of them has said they are a fan of Doctor Who.
Even Peter Capaldi, yeah. Every single one.
Oh, he was a fan. He's a fan that featured in one of the old photo books because he sent a question to them. That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen ever.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Little Peter Capaldi sent in something.
My favorite one, in all honesty, my favorite one, and he will always be my favorite Doctor. I don't care. Is definitely David Tennant. David Tennant has got such.
Say that. He is the second most. When people do lists of Doctors from worst to favorite. He is second behind Tom Baker. The least favorite is Colin Baker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My favorite is
Tom Baker was great, but I think David Tennant. Yeah, David Tennant was more because like Tom Baker, it's like Tom Baker was good, but David Tennant really. He made me tear up in some. Still to this day, Lady in the Fireplace is my favorite episode.
I can't watch that episode.
Yeah, it's my favorite. episode.
No, the best episode. And it is the best episode of this entire run. Blink. The Weeping Angels, the very first time.
Yeah, no, Blink is
the fuck out of me.
Blink is great, right? Blink is the best one when it comes to an episode that will freak you out. When it comes to something that is emotionally driven, though, and you really feel for the Doctor at a moment, it has to be a Girl in the Fireplace. When Madame de Pompadour, he comes back seconds later and she's dead. She like moments where she's like, oh yes, take me out, take me to somewhere. And he's like, where do you want to go? And he's like, I can take you to any of the stars. And then he disappears for like a moment, comes back, and like a chunk of time is gone and she's dead. And then he just has a note that he gets to read, and fuck me. And the music, the score, oh God, it was so good. What did they do to Doctor Who, man? Like I used to give a shit. This last series, I was just like,
yeah, we talked about this. It's just been tragic. I did. Okay, so you can see my avatar.
Can I just say I'm a lesbian? Just gotta say, guys, I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. Just so you know.
Of course you are. Of course.
Gotta say I'm a lesbian.
My avatar's hand or tentacle, I guess. Ignore the mug is the other one. Is actually Capaldi's sonic screwdriver.
Nice.
Because I've been using sound effects, and they will feature in the new video. Because I'm going to use them in more videos in the future as well, so I can just have a bit more fun with visuals.
Yeah, do it.
I might change. I might have the Christina Prime, who does this one, change it for the 10th screwdriver as well, because that is probably my favorite one as well. I've got to give Tennant and Eccleston credit. They both really did good. I couldn't care less about Smith. Capaldi's was tainted. We go back further. McGann's was fucked because of the movies. McCoy, budgetary fucks. Baker's budgetary fucks, and because he was such a cocky Doctor. Davison was all right.
In all honesty, when I look through the reason why the new Doctor Who series that I really like about them is that you see you see like a post-war Doctor really pissed off with everything when you see Eccleston. Then you see this almost like emotional Doctor kind of coming to terms with everything and trying to get everything on the right track, David Tennant. Then you go to Matt Smith. Now, Matt Smith is this old man in a young man's body. That's kind of the reason why I do like Matt Smith's Doctor, is because he plays this really good old grumpy man within this young person essentially. But I'm not really too bothered about Matt Smith. Or Peter Capaldi was good. I did enjoy his stuff, but the script writing was fucking awful for him. Yep. It didn't do him justice. That's all it did. It didn't do him justice. You had such a good actor, and he's really good, Capaldi. Like I've seen him in The Thick of It is one of the funniest fucking.
Oh my God! I've got the whole TV series in that special briefcase thing. It is so good.
I watched The Thick of It based on the fact that yeah. Sorry, I watched it based on the fact that it was Peter Capaldi, because I'd seen him in Peep Show play Professor McLeish in Peep Show, and I was just like, and he's like, hey, we're all going to get a smoke a doobie and do this, and I was just like, and I've seen him in a couple of other comedy-like shows, like as a guest spot, and I saw The Thick of It on Netflix, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch this. I was cracking up on the first episode so much, and I was just like, this is brilliant. I love the way that he's just like, he's such a cunt, but he's so correct on the way that he's trying to push it. So the media, we've got to make it so the media like don't take this the wrong way. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, you've got to watch
Yeah.
the thing. But if anyone hasn't watched it, watch that shit. Man.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Well, as I have to be up in about 6 hours' time for work, would you like to show your channels before I end this?
I've just shilled my video actually in the side chat. So if you want to check that out after this stream is finished, guys, that's the parody track I did. It's a couple of minutes long. You might like it. I really enjoy writing lyrics, and I basically rewritten the lyrics of The Hills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've left your channel link and Kay's down below. Do you want to show yourself, Kay, or should I just end this?
No, I'll chill a little. Go sub to my channel. I make subpar videos with vague definitions of things, and I take the piss out of stupid.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Go subscribe to Kay and Cog, please. And thank you all for listening. Oh, almost left. Oh, fucking hell, I clicked leave call then.